Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chukwemeka. Those of you who are new viewers to my channel, you're very much welcome. You're all embraced. Welcome. And if you are my old subscriber and a very consistent one for that matter, thank you very much, okay? And thank you for your loyalty. It is really, really appreciated. I actually also want to say that this video is more like a follow-up of my previous video clip on Don't Date a Nigerian Scammer. And in fact, when I did that video, it elicited a lot of misunderstanding, and a lot of people also appreciate it. And I'm very much happy because of the engagement. Because if you go to the comment bar, you see a lot of people commenting, and it's really gladdens my heart that a lot of comments there are lived experience. It's not just like make believe. It's not just like kind of pokies. They're just saying what they feel like from their heart of hearts. You understand? And let me say again, sorry, this aside, I do have a harsh voice, so today because of cold. So if you can't understand what I'm saying, please do try as much as you can to like ask a question. Just write a comment for clarification, and I will oblige you. Okay. Um, let's say there are a lot of comments in my previous video clip on Don't Date Nigeria, and I would like to say something before I'll go further. Some of you that truly watch the video will know that what I said on the video. One thing that I made very clearly is that scam has no nationality. Scam is a pervasive thing, and everyone engages in it. You may be a Nigerian, you may be an Indian, you may be an Australian like myself, or anybody. We all have bad apples everywhere. And also, I just want to also give sort of an analogy between what scam is and what we see in today's world, in today's reality. For example, we talk about COVID, and now we're talking about different variants of COVID. One is Omicron. And yes, people say, oh, it's really discovered in South Africa. A doctor discovered it, or a scientist rather discovered it in South Africa. And some people said, oh, COVID, the mother of COVID, stems from China. Yes, all these things are country of nationality. However, the sickness permeates, it's pervasive, it affects everybody. So there's no nationality face that you can attach to scam. Scam is everybody, especially those people who are bad, because we really have to call it by name. Scam is not a profession, and it is so absurd that someone will extol it in any way. There is no gratification, there is no validation, there's nothing whatsoever that should be assigned to scam. So let's go back to the questions that I've been getting on my previous video. One of the questions was that I have a lover, a Nigerian, that I've been discussing with, I've been chatting with for over some years, and 80% of or 90% of trust, yes, but 10% of doubt, yes. So the lady was asking me how could she spot if the person is real by the person's name. Let me tell you one thing, and that is number one fact. You can never trace a scammer with his name, or rather, let me not say his name, because that's the essence. If I say his name, that's the essence of the scam is defeated. Scam is meant to be a make believe, like someone hiding behind the masks to hoodwink their victim. So they are not real, it is just like fake. So any name that is being given to you, if the person is a scam, it's as good as scammed. It's as good as nothing. For example, the person may be Smith John, or John Smith rather. You cannot trace the person by that John Smith's name. No matter where the John Smiths are, probably John Smith might be my neighbor. But John Smith wasn't the person that is talking to you. John Smith might be even in Nigeria. But that John Smith may not just be the person talking to you. So spotting a scammer by their name don't work. I will later give you what work and what doesn't work, but let me start with what don't work. Secondly, again, people tend to wonder that why would a scammer gives me money? Yes, he asked me for money, but he gave me money some other time. When a scammer gives you money, it is not a moral ground for you to start kind of canonizing the person, telling the person, oh, you are not a saint, or you are never a scammer. It is actually a ploy to get you in. Let me just give you another analogy. You know how you catch the rat that is eating your precious meal? Every day you come back from work, maybe so exhausted, so tired, and you then tend to come back from work and say, oh, I just want to have a relaxation day. Then you go to the kitchen or your fridge and get your food out. What you don't see is an empty bowl. And when you look at the ground, you see traces of the meal, the crumbs, being shattered everywhere. You don't have a child at home, nobody at home. But when you look for it again, you see a hole. And that hole will be the trail of the rat that stole your meal. Let's say you bring a trap and say, oh, I'm just gonna deal with this rat. Let me just deal with the rat and not put a trap. The rat might come. Once it comes that day, the rats are very smart. They will come without the meal being there. That your trap wouldn't be effective. They will go in and go out and probably peruse through your fridge and eat that food again and leave. So the only way you can catch the rat is putting the same food, their darling food, their well-beloved food, putting it in that trap. Because that trap will lure them to come in. So that is actually the same way a scammer gets their victim so close so that they could control them. So if a scammer gives you money, do not use it as a justification that that person is real. Thirdly, gift. I've seen a lot of people that have said that scammer sent us a gift, and by so doing, that scammer so much loves me. And when you look at the gift properly, that gift would be a gift where you give with this hand and you take with the other hand. And the way it all happens is that a scammer could tell you, hey, I've been loving you, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. All the romantic words on earth will all be emptied on you. You'll be so captivated and all that. And once then I say, oh yeah, you desire darling or sweetheart, but I just bought you a gift. And I've sent you this gift, and this gift is this. I will just give it secret. It's something like a surprise gift. Then you will get so very, very, very propelled to say, oh, this person loves me. And when it gets to probably weeks or days or something like that, they will come back and say, oh, rather, the custom has intercepted the gift. Could you see the chain of conversation from raising your hope to high heavens and now bringing it to a level where you still have that hope, and then your hope will just go into, oh, I just want to have the gift. You will say, oh, customers intercepted it. Deep down you will be saying, oh no, oh no, oh no. The next thing they will say, okay, I'm just running out of cash, can you send money? And you can see it, you can say it. So gift, the question to say, don't justify that person talking to you is real. See, I've given you 3 ways you don't do that. You don't do that. 1, you can't by name. Secondly, if a scammer gives you money free, run away. Thirdly, gift, run away. Then how would you know? Let's go back to how would you know, because that's the question that I was asked. So you will never know by those 3 things that I mentioned. But the way you will know is that most scammers, what they always use is they use people's picture. They use some pictures that have been, probably I would say it's been bastardized on the pages of the internet. Some of them are very, very discreet. They'll go to those sites where they could crop one picture, but maybe the picture is not too pervasive on the internet. They will just use. But most times they use military men uniform. They use corporate people's uniform. I work currently in Australia, where I have a citizenship. I work as in a complaints team in the bank. So it's more like a bankruptcy, financial crime units. And a lot of times we see people being scammed. A lot of times they will say the military man scammed me. He said he's gonna go for they've deployed him to a particular place and all that. You understand, a lot of excuses, and you could see the victims crying and all that. So you will never, the only way you could do to know a scammer is that he will never show you his face. Those imported pictures they use, they could also use it to make what we call patchment, to patch things, to put things together, amalgamate, to join things together, a patchment of videos. They could put it together and make a flicker, like a motion sort of effect on it. And I saw one that I tend to help, although the lady that I helped was not really more. I would just leave it. This will be another topic for another day. But however, I saw a video that was shown to me, the way the man was interacting with the lady, and the video was so funny that the video wasn't making any movement. The guy was talking, but if you could align the voice with the person, because it was recorded and I saw the video, you will know that this is not natural. It doesn't flow. Just what you could do to a scammer that got such a parchment of videos and you're talking to the person, please tell the person, hey, please, darling, can you raise your hands, please? Or please, can you just show me your room and I want to see you. You can do a selfie. You will see the excuses. Probably the next thing you will hear was, oh, network, I can't hear you. Hello, hello, hello. It goes. The next day they will continue to try their luck. So try as much as you can to have the person to show you a video. And it should be a policy that you should always love, not because of look. I'm not here to give you any or seminize or tell you, hey, this is what you should do about relationship. But sometimes when we look at those who are perpetrating this evil, we also look at the fault of their victims. Sometimes the victims are too much materialistic and so much consumed in look. They'll see a picture of a man that looks so masculine. It's, oh, yeah, this is my ideal man. So like I'm saying, I'm not saying I'm against any ideal mess of people having, should I say, potential suitors or the best partners in their life and all that kind of thing. So you could have those image in your mind. However, sometimes it leads you to crash landing. So we should learn as much as we can to appreciate that love comes through different sizes, through different colors, through different facial representations. But what matters is the genuine mindsets. So as I said earlier, we all have bad people in our world, unfortunately. There are good people who want to see that this world really runs smoothly and have a kind of community of people that love each other harmoniously, and not just in a country where people walk in an eggshell because you don't know what this person is thinking for you, this person is planning against you. So it's high time we start seeing things the way it is. So the easier question to answer all those who wants to know how you can use spot a scammer is for you to tell the person to be real and give the person like a benefit of doubt and say, okay, darling, could you just show me your parents? Could you just show me your sisters? Not connect me on the internet with your sisters, because some people go on to say, oh, I want to know your sister, then they will create another Facebook and with another picture, fake picture, or they will be chatting with the same person. This person is my mom, this person is my dad, this person is this. So you have to spot it. I don't just want this because this has gone very much over the time. Formally, I just like to do my video 10 minutes, but it's almost 20 minutes. So let me just let it go for 20 minutes. But by and large, it's almost a few minutes to 20 minutes, right? By and large, we need to understand that love should be expressed with reasons, with rationality, not sheepishly. So if somebody should get you hoodwinked or scammed you, try not to look at it as the end of the road and try not to say all Nigerians are bad, or all Filipinos are bad, or all Malaysians are bad, or all Singaporeans, all Americans are bad, or all Australians are bad. People are good, but you just met the wrong person. I hope we live in a world devoid of scammers. Thank you. And always ask me questions, any questions you have, okay? Thank you. Bye bye.